Get today a try for what you want. It's not about always getting, and when someone says no, you give up. Of course, he got it. But there will be many, many, many times when he will probably hear no, and he is hearing no as well, but he doesn't give up. Get today a try for what you want. It's not about always getting, and when someone says no, you give up. Of course, he got it. But there will be many, many, many times when he will probably hear. And today I'm going to share with you a story about leadership. The story about the leadership from the 9-year-old boy. So yesterday I was walking to the school with my daughter, and we started to talk, and she was sharing with me the story of the little boy. I know the little boy personally. His name is Ryan. Let me introduce you to a little Ryan. Ryan is an extremely curious boy with an extremely big heart. He is getting on with everyone very well. He knows around the people, he's smiling, he's very curious. He's trying so many things. He's going into the different activities, piano, guitar, capoeira, karate, whatever you can come. He's very interested in many things. What is a very beautiful thing about it, that he's discovering and he's allowed to try all those different things. So he's not being told that you cannot decide what you want. And he is in exploration phase. He is trying, he is not getting bored about doing those things. He is just discovering what he really likes. And this is really, really, really amazing. And if you have children, allow them to do this space. Allow them to discover. If they go to the art class, they spend 1 hour and they don't like it, they want to go somewhere else, allow them to experience that. If you have opportunity, this is a space when they're learning really what they like and what they know. How are they supposed to know if they like the gymnastic, if they haven't tried kung fu, karate, painting, and whatever else is there in the world? So this is really, really awesome. Okay, I really highly encourage you to do that. And don't judge children that they are not interested. They're really, really curious. And also I encourage you to do that. If you're trying few different things, go for it and try it, okay? Because this is the only way you can really feel and understand if this is something you want to do. So if you dream about your career, about a job or a business or whatever is there, I really highly encourage you to try first out and experience it. How does it feel? And you can do that even if you have a full-time job. Trust me, I'm working with my clients and that's happening and it's real. Go back to story. On the way into school, there is always a truck, truck which is bringing the food into the local shop. And this truck, it's open and there is a guy who is carrying a full bags of different goods, fruits, vegetables. And between all of those things, there are also some kind of crisps, okay? The one that you eat. So this little boy, or 9-year-old boy, Ryan, walking into the school, see that truck. And what he does, I would like to have some crisps. So what he does, he takes his steps, he goes to the truck, to the guy who is full hands of the goodies in his crate and asking, "Hi, can I have a pack of crisps?" And the delivery truck guy is looking at him and like, okay, and he gives him a pack. The little boy is coming back into school super happy with the pack of the crisp. Next day, the same boy on the way to his school see the same truck. And he goes into the truck and asks the question. However, what is very powerful here, he brings his friends. So he asks this time, can I have a pack of crisps? Can I have 2 more for my friends? And guess what? He does receive another 2 packs of crisps for his friends. And the story is repeating, and at some point he actually brings the crate or the big box of the crisp into his classmates. And he organized a little team around him who helped them to carry the crisps from the track into the class. That's a leadership story. And of course, that boy didn't pay with the money for that chips. He paid with the courage, with a big heart, with a smile. So if you do not ask, it's never be given to you. What is beautiful about this boy, and I tell you the true story, what is beautiful about this boy, he had the courage, he went to ask the question. It didn't cost him anything. And he got it. He didn't stop here. He went again and asked again the question, and he got it. And again and again until he got it what he wants. So in his little world, he became millionaire of the crisps. So he created the abundance of having crisps to be able to share with his entire class under probably a few weeks. What we can learn from this story, guys, if you don't ask, never is going to be given. The leaders are in the room, and you can be the leader. If you want something, you go for it. You ask, you follow, you try, you create the courage for yourself. And you're there. And when you are there, bring people around you. Because the leadership, because getting things, it's not fun alone. Okay, guys, I want you to think about it. I want you to get the courage and get today a try for what you want. It's not about always getting, and when someone says no, you give up. Of course, you know, he got it. But there will be many times when he will probably hear no, and he is hearing no as well, but he doesn't give up. So I don't want you to give up. I want you to ask. And I want you to ask more and more, what is the worst scenario can happen? Someone say no. It's okay. I want you to be okay from hearing no and not getting straight away what you want. But I don't want you to be okay with no, without asking, without trying, without going for it, and without showing up yourself in the world. Because you're making a decision every single day how you show up, what you do. And with this beautiful reflection, and wishing you beautiful, powerful, full of courage, leaders, discover the leader in you, show up, and go and ask for what you want. Be kind, be lovable, be respectful, but don't be scared. The worst scenario, what the worst thing can happen? You will hear no. That's okay. This is gonna make you stronger. This is gonna teach you how to say no as well in the situations you don't fear.